And then that's when I told him, who do you think you are? You're not talking to nobody. I'm the man in the skin suit. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello. Hi, I am Mad Mel. And I am an artist. And today, I am going to do some art. So, hi. I run this facility, the Madhouse, or you can say the Art Institute for the Criminally and Mad and Insane, right? We use therapy through art. So, anyways, I hope you all are doing well today. Thank you for coming back to another episode. These are the coloring books I have been working so hard on. I'm going to be coil binding these tonight later. I'm going to work on something. The picture that we were working on a couple of days ago, I'm going to work on that. So, I hope you guys are ready. Happy Juneteenth to those who care. So, I'm just going to go on ahead and do this so we can get this out of the way, right? I know not everybody, this is their cup of tea. And I get that. Not everything is everybody's flavor. Not everything is everybody's thing to do, right? So, I am happy and celebrating that because I am in a black skin suit and I'm an artist. So, I like to represent that. And if you have an issue with that, then I guess you can just go on and leave. But, if you enjoy looking at mad art and just so happen to stumble across someone who is enjoying this day, because it's special. Because if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. So, enough said. Anyways, if you want to be an asshead, then you can leave or you can stay. And we're going to have a fun time because I found some of my music. And I'm going to play that for the whole, I guess you could say, the soundtrack of today. Because I want to play some more music and do some stuff with music again, right? And I need to be inspired, so why not? So yeah, we're going to do that. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody is ready for the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. My whole thing is that I have the art festival that's going on, and because it's in an area notorious for something, that isn't that nice and, sweet and trying to be PG with this, but, they don't like people of that kind at a certain point in time, it seems like a big thing to me. And I think that it's a great thing to go to. So, I decided I'm going to go on ahead and get the coloring books done. And you guys got to see the title of the show. Not the actual thumbnail, but the title. Here's the second cover. Yeah, I'll put the little teddy bear in the spaceship. Right? Look at that perspective back there. This is the cover. So you can color this however you want to. I like to do the little black and white covers. So what? And I got a couple of different, it's like a sampler, right? And I got the individual books here. So we'll go through all those a little bit later. So yeah, let's go on ahead to the table and see where we are at and where we left off last time. Hey, I didn't go absolutely anywhere. So, as always, full madness. And we got the picture here. We pretty much are about to get done with a lot of the color and getting the... Oh, yes, more coloring books. Yes, indeed. More coloring books. The coloring books are awesome. I have these for this event, so I want to see how they look. And you guys get to see me do it in real time, and you get to see them. Now, here's the thing. Had a little discrepancy with the Etsy store, so I had to do a whole redo of that. So there isn't currently anything up because there was some issues with shipping and a whole bunch of blah, 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 blah. Try to get some robots to do it, but it didn't work. So that's going to have to be redone. But the thing is, this is something I know that I don't have to worry about a third party. And I can do myself. Or have somebody else do to print it. Furthermore, if you guys like the images, of course you guys have been seeing it, but you guys get to see it in real time. Like the actual cardstock. Like 90-pound cardstock that don't bleed through. Right? Like, put some craftsmanship into it. Because I love coloring books. Right? That was my whole journey of doing it. I hated a coloring book when I was in the hospital. A little bit of my backstory before I play my music. Because I figured, why not? Talk about myself today because I am doing something awesome today. Right? And I just wanted to give a little bit of my background because, who knows who might be watching. So, why not? Might inspire someone. So, when I was in the hospital at a certain time in my life, because I had a illness I couldn't control, I would play video games sometimes, but, there are times that you just don't want to fool with that, right? So, I like a nice coloring book, but I never could get one that would work right. It was always kind of crappy. It just didn't feel right. Paper was too thin. Markers would go through. It would suck. And the images were okay, but sometimes it's like, I don't, there isn't anything I really want. And then I realized, okay, well, if I draw it and color it myself, that's cool. But if I ever got a chance to, I would like to make coloring books. And I've been playing around with it for a while. And I've done quite a bit. And some of you mad ones have some of them, like version 1, like the old school ones. I have a few left. Still have the images, but I just don't have them in mass circulation anymore. But those were really cool, and I enjoyed them. And I can tell you 2 things I learned from that. One, I enjoy the fact of someone looking at an image and saying, I don't know how to color this. And seeing that they have an opportunity to open up their imagination again. Because all of us have lost that. And see, you have to have an imagination. And the reason why I say that is it's kind of a dual effect. Yes, it's nice to have an imagination, to be able to think, to be able to dream, put yourself in a better place. But also it's a good thing to have an imagination, especially when the world's on fire and shit's going bad. Not to say that you have to be delusional, but sometimes it's nice to put yourself in a different place than being there in ground zero. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyways, that's kind of what I enjoy. Someone looking at it and like, I know I see what I see, and ooh, I like this, and oh wow, I've never seen anything like. So it's nice to see that. And the whole thing about the this event is more of a personal thing for myself. And I'll be done. I'll turn on the music and you guys can jam. You don't have to hear me talk that much about this. We'll talk about crazy stuff like UFOs and, robots and whatever they're doing downstairs. But one of the main reasons why this event, the art event this weekend that I'm going to, it's of course a Juneteenth celebration. And I'm grateful to be a part of that. And that's awesome. And the reason why is, if I can't do but one thing, inspire one child, and it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it'd be nice if I can inspire someone who looks like me, someone who's told that, if you are a certain size or if you're a certain stature, you have to play certain sports, or you're worthless, or you don't have any value. Because you don't do these things. But because your passion you want to follow is deemed taboo or kind of dumb to them because they're ignorant, they got smooth brains, they can make your life hard. So, all I'm trying to do is inspire just one person. That's all they need. That's all I do here. Yeah, it'd be nice if I can get like hundreds of thousands of views. And my cats are going crazy because they have been experimenting with a new type of catnip, right? So they're dashing around the house. My fault. I did this. But I digress. If I can inspire one person to be able to do art, I've done my job. And I thought about money, and I'm like, no, money isn't that important. Yeah, fun bucks are nice to have. Yeah, views are nice to have. Yeah, having a big platform is nice to have. But something that you can give somebody is the ability to use their imagination, to be able to, even when times are really, really bad, and when things are really hard, or if you see something that you can't really explain, but you can sketch it out. You know, that's more important than anything. And also, it builds self-esteem and your confidence, because, you know, you're doing something you enjoy, and you're being creative, and, you know, and lack of better words, you're somewhat unplugged. You know, you kind of get back to reality for a minute. Let your mind just wander. But what do I know, right? I'm insane. Well, I used to be before I started running this facility. But that's all, really. That was the main journey of why. I just like to inspire other people to be able to do this, because I was told when I was younger, not by my mother or anybody that was like a family member. Some family members didn't understand, but that's okay. Not everybody's going to get why you like to do what you do. Some people, you know, they like to play video games. Some people like to make swords in the backyard. Some people like to wear suits of a different type. Everybody's got something that they like to do, you know. But it's very hard to do these things when you have people who have smooth brains and they don't want to understand. It's not the fact that they can't, it's the fact that they don't want to. And you got to be careful with those people, because those people are dream killers. And you know what? You don't always have to lose it. Oh, look at that. That was cool. I didn't mean to do that. That was by accident. But anyways, that's enough of that. So let's get to the music. Yeah, I don't know. This was done a while back. Some of this is pretty old. I haven't done anything with music in quite some time. Ooh, I like that Eldritch Horror. Tell me, Satarius, is this good enough? Because I know that you're the one that likes the Eldritch Horrors. I mean, do you need more? Because this is just the bottom layer. I haven't done all the light effects and all the cool stuff. But I mean, how bad do you want this? Since I know that you and Asmodeus both love the whole, you know, ambience of the Eldritch. How bad do you want this to look? Because, I mean, it's pretty tame right now. I mean, there's a face. There's a double face, right? There's a double face. I thought that you both would enjoy this. I mean, there's a face, and then there's, right? Oh, what's happening? There's a face, right? You know, I put that specially for both of you. I had you both in mind with the Eldritch Horror, and what better way than to have a double face on one head, right? You know, like, that warms my heart. But no, that was my journey in wanting to make coloring books. And they're fun. And I figured, why not? You know, because who don't like a coloring book? You know, and what happens if, like, one of the grid goes out? You know, what are you going to do? You're going to just, oh man, I'm going to sit there and just, you got to have something to do. You know, there's only so many times you can play cards. But as long as you got, like, a pencil or something like that, you can survive pretty much almost anything. As long as your mind can stay stimulated, right? Well, anyways, let's get something playing. I think that's enough of my Mr. Rogers moment. Yeah, so my house in that neighborhood, if you go around the cul-de-sac, right? Like, you know, this long shot. So as you bank that corner, there's an offshoot, and it looks like it's a nice paved road, but then you just see the M, right? You just see the M, and then it's a gate. But some people don't realize that, you know, you can come through there. But they're all scared in the town. But Mr. Rogers was nice. He was always cool. Let's see. Here's the music. Let's see, what song is this? I don't even know. I got it on random. So I'm gonna let this run until it runs all the way through. It says it's an hour. It says it's about an hour worth of music that I've done. So yeah, enjoy. Oh, that's very loud. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me turn that down. Ha ha. Yeah. Oh boy. So we're going to keep going with the purple, and then it's going to get darker, And I'm sure you want faces and heads in the background, right? That's what you guys are after. You came here to see the gore and the crazy. I mean, why not? Huh, yeah. Let's do that. And then we'll just tone that down some and... the pacing. Here we go. And this is just the top layer. So this is just what's considered the flat layer. And then I'll just make it a lot of highlights. Oh, hey, Demetra. Thank you for showing up. Good to see you. I hope you're having a mad time today. So I gotta figure out what to do with him. I'm gonna give him khakis. You know, I always think of these like little bots would have like khaki pants. Oh, you need to check out. Oh, music of earthly design. I had that book and I never got to read it and someone stole it. I guess it wasn't meant for me to have at that time. But yeah, I had that for a short time and I never got to read it. I had that and then the what was it? The vampire was it the one of the Anne Rice books? I think it was like the what was his name? The vampire that turned Lestat. Oh, yes. Hello, how you doing, Sloth? Welcome. Oh, we got the khaki alarm. I love that. I'm gonna give him some skin. Oh boy. Oh, let's see. No, we'll make his, yeah. There we go. Make these red. Those huge big red lips. Oh my god. Oh, and just mirrors. Ah, that's it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you didn't get the notification, but Asmodeus got the notification. Ah, you're clever. You're clever, YouTube. I see you. Okay. Okay. I got it. Oh, boy. They're being silly. They always do silly shit. I don't understand that. Why? Why do they do that? Whatever. Whatever. Don't worry about that. Just show up whenever you show up. If you don't, it's fine. If you miss it, because it'll still be there. They're not throwing it away like, you know, other platforms do after a certain amount of time. Alright, and let's see, we got her hair. I think I broke half a fingernail. What's happening here? Oh yes, if this is your first time being here, hello, thank you for showing up. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Mad Mel. And yes, the Mad Ones are a very dangerous group. We are a dangerous group. Most of us are. I don't know about everybody. I know myself. I know I'm probably on a list, I'm sure. And you know what? You know what? I would love it if I could get my spaceship back. That would be so great. If you guys could just give me my ship back, that would be great. I'm not getting notifications for a lot of other videos also. I'm not surprised. Algorithms all over the place messed up. Nobody's getting anything. You know. They don't know what's going on. There we go. what makes the mad one so dangerous? I think it's because we're just slightly off, right? Like, I think that's kind of the consensus there. Oh, look at these. Here we go. Dangerous group. So here's the backstory to this painting, right? So I'm showing them the painting. They start talking mess, right? Like, oh, I don't see nothing. You don't do anything that's actually like showing any real depth, and I want to see something that's got a little bit more oomph to it. You got something that you can paint, Mel, that's got some punch? And I'm like, sure, I got something for you. So then I drew something. Oh, hello, Angela. I didn't either. And haven't for a minute. See, I don't know. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Unless if I'm proven to be a problem. You tell me. Are you afraid? He's talking too much. He's probably got somebody sitting around outside watching me. I don't care. Who cares? But thank you for being here. I'm happy to see you. Thank you. Oh yeah. This crazy piece. Oh yeah, I remember making this. This was fun. I was very in and out of it when I was making this. I think I just had surgery. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, no, I did. Wow. Yeah. It's crazy. And then the fun part comes up. So this is my favorite part. This is what took so long. This is what took the longest to work on. But you'll see in a second. I ain't gonna surprise it for you. Alright, time to go to the next layer. Uh-oh. What are we going to do? We're going to do a vector, but I'm going to drop that down. Now we're going to highlight it, make it a little bit brighter. And then we'll do the tone, and then I can come in here and do their tone, and then get this darkened up, and then get some lighting. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes. And then we'll do some shading here, too. No. We'll get the color and then we'll go back a layer and then do the shade layer. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright. Okay, let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. So what do you guys want to talk about? What were we going to talk about? Or did I lose my train of thought again? I don't know. I know. You're like, what just happened there? Yeah, I don't know, right? It just happened. You heard it. Did I have a stroke? No, you didn't. You're fine. Oh, I see what's going on there. You don't like the differential of the layer. Is that, oh, no, you don't like any of that. Oh, what's next? Uh-oh. Oh, this thing. Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can do this now. Wow. Okay. Because I did vector. That's why. I get it now. Okay. I get it. I made a mistake. Damn it. I hate that. No. Alright. I made a mistake. But I can fix it. Just a dollop, right? Nope. There we go. Oh man, that sounds like something that should be in a movie. Yeah, well, you know, the idea was one day I would make a show or a movie or OVA or something. But you know, can't fight what the world wants to do. There's only so much time you can stay up before you start to pass out. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Now we can do it. Oh, you don't like anything I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Let me get away from that brush. It says that brush wants to be dumb. Give me my skin tone. Why? You don't want to act right either? Boy, they do not like that layer. Oh, well. That's crazy. Why are you not doing anything I want you to do? Okay, well, you know what? I will just forget about that and fix it this way. Sometimes you have to adjust and adapt, right? There we go. That's not that bad. You know, there it is. You got it fixed. You just gotta trust the process, right? I feel like I'm having a panic attack. Yeah, I hope you don't have one. Boy, they're acting crazy out there again. Oh, that echo. Ha! Yeah, that echo was awesome. I thought that was a good setup. Okay. I need to change. Okay. So the next thing I need to do, I need to bring up another layer. I'm gonna bring this one. This one needs to be a highlight. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we're gonna add a little glow. We gotta add a little glow, right? Like, why are we doing this if there's no glow? You know, you have to have that. A little bit of noise. You'll see what's happening here in a second. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you don't want to play fair with anything else, do you? What is wrong with that? Clearly, that's being stupid. Beep, 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 beep. Why? What are you doing? Interesting. What's wrong with this layer then? No, that layer's perfectly fine. That one too. Oh, this thing. Oh boy, I haven't heard this one in a while. Okay, so what? You're just not going to add any other layer, right? So that layer doesn't even work? No. None of these are working. Why are you not doing any highlights? Nope. That one doesn't even matter. That layer's broke. There. Alright. Fixed it! Alright, let's see here. Wah, wah, wah. No. Oh my god. What's wrong with this? Pencil. There it is. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's disorienting. And I meant for it to be that way. I wanted you to feel uneasy when you hear that. It's supposed to be jarring. Actually, I made that about like a UFO dropping down and aliens stealing your electronics. And then leaving. Like, they probe you and then steal your shit and leave. How are you going to tell the cops? Some aliens came down here and did something to me and took all my stuff. Sinister. Yeah. That's why I like being a space pirate. Meet all types of neat people. Hey, I want that new Toshiba TV. How do you want it? Man, just go down there, abduct that dude Chuck, because he keeps talking shit about it. No, I got the best resolution and stuff. Yeah, how you gonna feel when I got my gray boys come up and snatch you up at night? Alright, let's see. How else can we make this terrifying? Oh, I know how. That shouldn't be hard. Yeah, time to crank it up. I love this song. I just recorded people screaming in the facility and put a beat to it, right? Yeah, I dance to this a lot, I enjoy it. Let's see, what else grotesque shit can we pull out of here? Oh boy. Oh boy, that was fun. Oh boy. Good. slow dodge. Oh. Okay. Yeah, don't look too bad there. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty good. Now, I gotta shade it. Shade it? What do you mean shade? Yeah, I'll add another layer. Welcome downstairs. All the screaming. Come on. Come on, don't freeze. Ah. That brush is broken. I need to delete that. Come on. Good. Alright. We're going to take care of that right now. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do the other layer of color, right? So that's what I'm going to do here, because I wanted to do the effect. And then everything else, as you can see, we'll take care of it from here. So I want to darken this up, do the shade, and then I want to come through and do the color and everything. Oh boy, let's see. Actually, yeah, let's see, darken. Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, just trying to finish this Eldritch Horror picture. And then after that, I want to show you guys the process of making these coloring books. And then I'll be punching for the rest of the night, probably. Joy. It's not too bad. Thanks for... Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Let's see. Where are we going here? I need to finish up doing this skin tone. Yes, I gotta finish that. That's the part. Hold on. There it is. Color. There we go. Oh boy, that's that's a lot going on in there. Yeah, you're in for a surprise tonight, John, actually. All the music is stuff that I've actually done. All the music I've wrote and composed or whatever. However you would put it, engineered, I don't know. Over the years, I just decided, why not? Why not? Just play my own stuff tonight. I got stuff. I think I'm almost at the end of it. It's ran through pretty much almost all of it. I'm waiting for one in particular to pop up. Ugh, I put too much pressure on that. Damn. Let me back that up. Hold on. Yep, there we go. That's better. I'll just do this as the line art, whatever. Because it kept making the color look very... just wasn't blending well. It wasn't going together like it was supposed to. I have a feeling it's going to be the next one up. Actually, two of them. Two of them. I'm thinking about it now. It's just been jumping right into it, so I might just jump right into it. Oh, wow, I haven't seen that name in a long time. Yep. This dark one, by the way. Oh, yeah. I know. What was I using? What is it? Fruity Loops. Yeah, Fruity Loops. That's what I was using for this. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Skew. Hey, you're fine. At least, hey, you showed up, though. Good to see you guys. Yeah, that's what I use Fruity Loops for this. And I had a MIDI. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that was basically what I used. This one's sinister. I just love... Yeah, that's some... Oh, I made her shirt too dark. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I haven't done anything with music in a while. I haven't touched anything with music in a while. I've just been so busy trying to get other stuff done, you know, and festivals and all this other stuff, you know. But once I get done with this, I'm going to take a break. I mean, I'm not going to, like, stop doing art now, you know. Hey, chill out. Down in high school. Yeah, it's been a long time. I decided to just figure it out. Messing with it, finally. Figured out how it worked. Feels like a panic attack. Yeah, and also a little bit of 007. You know, the facility. That was there too. In that. Uh-oh, what's next? The long silence. Oh. Well, it looks like we ran through the whole thing. Oh. You bum. It missed the one that I wanted to hear, but whatever. I guess now I will go on ahead. Hey, it's 9 o'clock. You know what time that is? Time to back up and see what we got going on here, and then I'll probably turn on some other music, some jazzy stuff while I punch holes in paper, right? So, here's the Eldritch Horror, and we got a little bit of eyeballs and all kinds of wild, crazy stuff coming out of that painting, and then we got the double face, right? We got the face looking here. Here, let me show you guys one more time. We got this face, right? We got the eyeballs, and then we got the mouth. Hey, you know, looking at him. And then he's like, what's going on? And then, you know, you turn over here, and then you got to his horror, besides the shapeless dummy man over there, look like something from Silent Hill, you got this guy over here. Looking at him. Yeah. You see two mouths, same eye, but a different perspective. It's horrifying. Who wants any of that? Oh, man. Yeah, that ain't good at all. But hey, you know, they doubted the power of madness, and, well, I was in the backyard, and I delivered, and then we had the alarm come up there, and the alarm saw it, and was like, help, help, help! That's the alarm. That's how it screams. That's how this thing works. It doesn't make like a no, it doesn't do any of that silly shit. No. What happens is this thing comes up and it's like, oh my, and it starts yelling, right? And then other ones walk up and they're like, oh no! And then it takes off and then it starts yelling. It stands like that, like, and then you hear these screams in the backyard, right? Now, not all the time it's underground. Sometimes it's in the backyard because of these suckers, right? Not my doing. It's the Mad Doctor. He did that. The doc did that. I didn't do it. I just do the art, right? I just do the art therapy. I try to do my due diligence with that. But here we go. Let me move all of this over and hit over here to the table. Here we go. Voodoo. Oh, boy, that's bright. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. And here we go. Now, let me find something to play. Because, you know, why not? And, yeah, we got a lot of stuff. So there's the backings, and here's all the books. Now, I'm going to go through here and show you guys what these books look like. So that way you kind of have a general idea. And if you guys do like what you see, then I might make more of these and then put them up for sale. So let me find something. What do we want to listen to? I'll listen to something jazzy, right? Let's jazz it up. Jazz it up some, you know. But it's not Sunday, Mill. I don't care. You heard my stuff, so there. How's that? That's good. Anyways, so take that off. So here we go. So all of these are the books, and how this works is usually you just take all of that. This is for itinerary, blah, 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 blah. And then you got the coils, right? So, we got the sampler here, as you can see here. This one's the sampler book. That's the coil binding machine, as you can see. So, but that's the sampler, right? And then we got the little cuties. We got that one, okay? And then we also have Pillow Man. The cyberpunk one, right? And Mario Brothers. Yeah, so these are the coloring books, right? So I'm going to give you guys just a look through here. Like I said, they're 90-pound cardstock. I got a bunch of fronts and stuff. Now, the only problem is with like printing them, you know, of course, margin and all that stuff. That's because of the laser printer I have. But regardless, you know, pages came out pretty well. You know, they look pretty good, as you can see. All that fun stuff. So yeah, like I said, they're 90-pound cardstock, so they're not going to bleed through. Even doing the fire, right, for this. That's all the fire in one of the Bowser castles or whatnot. Oh, yeah. Pillow Man gets it done. Yep, Pillow Man gets it done. How are you today? Thank you for showing up. Got some new people. There we go. So, you know, got a couple of these. Oh, here's one. That's one of my other ones. I put Chibi in here as well. You know. For the real enthusiast, yeah, I even went to Mario Brothers 3. That wasn't even safe, right? Yes, I drew the Bowser face on the flag. Yes, they're using I guess, actually, if you think about it, it's a red panda. You know, I always wondered what that was. It's a red panda. So, yeah, they put the red panda on, and then they're flying up there with whichever one of Bowser's kids or whatnot. So, yeah, you know, got all that stuff. Oh, even got Boo, you know, but I made him very, yeah, so, you know, there's that. You know, so all of these, this is what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, so, yeah, so I'm going to be working on, so that's that. For the Mario Bros, that's the cover. And, of course, you got the cover here, right? So, there's that one. Oh, yeah, and then all of these. The only sad part is that this one got cut off because I couldn't actually change the way that it was supposed to be, so I don't know. I mean, it's still nice to see the dog, you know, popping up, but still got to figure out what to do with that one. Now, we go over here to the Cyberpunk one, and I'll just go through these real quick, and then I'll show you how I punch them. But there's the cover. As you can see here, there's a nice old cover. And I made the cover where you can color your own cover. Like, I always thought that that would be neat. Like, what, like, how come I can't color my own cover? You know, I've always wondered that. Like, why can't I color my own damn cover? So you can color it, and you know whatever you want to color. Oh man, I want his arm to be neon green or whatever. You can handle it, marker, paint markers. I mean, it's not weak shit, right? So it's gonna be nice. Yeah, like these images that you might have seen in the short, right? The little video I put up. Yeah, this is what they look like on actual paper. They look pretty damn good. I like it. You know, I want to make my own. You know, like Net Runners and Mech Pilot. You know, and the thing that I did here is, you know, there's all different types of stuff, but some of these are, you know, different types of art, but also it's to represent for the theme too, for Juneteenth as well. So, you know, it's different, like, aesthetic. So it's kind of a nod to, you know, and also the guy that created Cyberpunk is also a black man too. So, you know, it's kind of a nod to that too. So it was cool. Now, Pillow Man. Pillow Man. Ta-da. What is Pillow Man? Well, I had a lot of stock photos getting Phantasy Star vibes. Yeah, you could say that. Phantasy Star. It's a lot of Phantasy Star. Could be, man, the inspiration I grew up with is like Phantasy Star is one of them. Xenogears. Oh, good grief. I'm a mech anime boy. So I'm a mech kid. So I mean, I don't wear the goggles because of anything besides, like, you know, that's like old school mech wear. But, you know, so Pillow Man is basically a couple of pictures I did. You know, I just did some stock stuff. I had a bunch of things there, and I just did this just for somebody to draw, something to color. You know, nothing too serious. Yeah, he threw a pillow and decapitated a man, right? Like, who does that? What's in this pillow? You know, there he is again. There's somebody just walking, minding their business. He's like, you want a pillow? You want to sleep? And you ready to take a nap? You know, you ready to take a nap? Like, what's with this man? There he is there. Everybody standing around. Chuck's feeling down. There he is with the pillow. He's ready to help. Armor Core, yes. Yes. Never forget Armor Core. They're all there ready for the shop. Look at them. They're just, you know. And I figured this one would be something that if somebody wanted something with a little bit more. Now, what I did draw was, you know, of course, pretty much this and the satellite, and I added all that. A lot of that was just brushes. Just you know, playing around with it, but it came out pretty well. And then, you know, that one got cut off, which I'm really pissed about. I'm not happy about that at all, because it was supposed to be down to the edge, but whatever. You know, still a skylight. You can probably do something with it. I don't know. And then this one is fun. I thought this one was fun. Just have them all over the place. You know, I think in the silhouette, man, it's kind of like just, you know, people who are like, man, I'm tired. You know, how did you end up on the ceiling, on the roof of that house? I don't know, man. I can't get right. Can't get right. Now, of course, now let me see through here. Everything in here is decent. Nothing is too lewd. I'll save the last one, the last two. I'll save those two, since those are a little bit more on the, I don't know, you know. Love the cityscape. Thank you. Yeah, the cityscape was nice. Like, I thought about that, putting that into the picture, like the background. A lot of times when you're doing the picture, it's like, okay, I did the main part, but the background, you know, like, especially with the coloring book, the more that you have on the page, the more time you can spend on it. So don't feel like, oh man, I got a book, but I blew through this in like a day or two. And I know people who can go through a coloring book in a couple of days. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I could, but I'm not that type of person anymore. So this was one I've been tampering around with for a minute. I've been, you know, I'd made a little pinup book before, did the little cuties again. So yeah, that's like an elf. So, you know, this is the cover, and then of course we got, you know, a couple of pictures here. Nothing too lewd, you know, it's just enough. This one's cute, right? You know, you guys have seen me draw these pretty much, and most of the streams I've done. This one's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite picture. One of my top 5. I love this picture. I love that picture. That one's one of my top 5. And then we got this one here. I changed it up. I didn't have the crushed man's head in the background anymore. I took that out of there, you know. So that, I thought that I would clean that one up. This one is, and that's what the cover looks like. I made it look a little bit more, you know, a little cuter. Put some design on her dress, right? You see the difference, you know, rose, and then we got, you know, the boob tube, right? See, it's funny. It's a joke. Chill out. And then we got that one, the bunny rabbit, you know. So that was this one here, the little cuties. I'll have that one there, you know. And then last but not least, we got this one here. So I will show you, because I have some printed, some that were printed for a different situation, and then some that I just created. So I have a lot more of the sampler than I do anything else. So I'm going to go on ahead and probably get those printed out here soon. So that's the cover. As you can see, the little teddy bear in the spaceship. So I'm not done yet. I do have the Wild Rusted West, but I will show you what one of them looks like. So this is what the lawmen look like. That's what that one looks like. You can take a look at that. Yeah, these are the sheriffs, right? These are the sheriff bots walking in town. That's some serious stuff, right? So that's what that's going to look like when that gets finished. That's what Wild Rusted West is going to look like. Yeah, it's got a little bit of, you know, can't get everything right, but got that. There's old Mega Man, right? Got some Mega Man in here. I'm going to do a nod to Nintendo, so I'm getting that together, right? Like kind of breadcrumbing it. I hope they don't sue me, you know, because they like to sue people for whatever reason. So yeah, so I got Mega Man. I got Metroid Samus here, right? Got that one in the sampler. This one is a digital image of an actual painting I did for someone. This was a commission piece, but I figured I would just turn that into a coloring book page. You know, something simple and cute. And then we got this one here. I thought this one was cute, like just cool. Just I don't know, the bot, the whole security bot and everything. This one was cool too. Got the cat and the whole cybernetics and all of that. And I think I might be missing something. Oh yeah, and then we got this from the Mario Brothers, the water level. Since everybody loves the damn water level, why not put an angler-looking fish? I hated that fish. It always would hit me in the damn feet. I could not stand that fish. I could get past the jellyfish, fine, no problem, right? No problem. Hated that fish. And then, of course, I could put another one of those spaceship skyscapes, you know, out there. Why not, right? So, that's pretty much it for that stack. Now, the other two pictures I'm probably going to add to this if I'm going to double check this, and I'll show you how this is punched. Yeah. No, it was the Samus. So, anyways, so that's how that's done. So now here we go. So I usually just take a back, and you can only punch like a couple of these at a time. So I normally just put the back here and get that lined up, and then I'll do maybe like 2 or 3 pages at a time. So I usually work from the back forward. It makes it easier for me, you know, kind of just going back to the front. So now I got to figure out what do I want to do with this, because I have to put that one like this so it can match up, and then I'll go through these and I'll line them up and get it all in order, because I usually stack them by the book, you know, what pages are going to be what. This is just fresh off the printer, right? So I haven't really done anything else but just take them right off the printer and put them in their stacks. And I'm like, all right, I'll show the guys and gals tonight, show the mad ones what's going on. And then, whoa. So then we'll put this one here. That should be enough. Don't want to go more than 4 sheets. Oh, yes. Whoosh. And here comes the fun part, the fun, stressful part. So you grab it, you hold it, you get it lined up, and then you do that. One swift old clink and punch, and there you go. See? And then what happens after I punch them, see, once it's punched, then when I put the coil bind on there, that's where this will open up. So I'll show you that real quick, so that way you guys kind of have an idea of the process. That's what this silly big old box right here, that's what this thing is, right? Cool. Yeah, it is. This thing is really cool. It is. I can say I enjoy it. It's something, you know, as silly as it may sound, it's like every time I hear that punch noise, it's like, oh man, that's, you know, that's the sound of money. I know it sounds silly, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man, come on. I wish I could give them away for free. That would be nice, but, you know, cost of stuff. Why does tape sometimes have to be so complicated for no reason? Like, why? Here we go. So, there we go. This was a new box. I feel like a dope. I had one already open. And I just realized it as I'm trying to tear that dumb thing apart. Like, you silly, crazy man. You already have one open. So you drop it down here, you get it lined up with the teeth, and then you open it up like so, right? So once you get it lined up and you open it up, the next process is that you just get it lined up right here where it needs to be, like so. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because you have to line it up with the teeth, like here, right? And then once you do that, you flip it over like so, and then click. And then once you're done, if it does what it's supposed to do, there you go. And that's the book. And I just do that with all of this, right? And that's it. That's how I make the coloring books. So, you know, and then they got the nice back, and then you can just scroll through it, you know. Easy to turn the page back and forward. And see, like, for example, let me show you one. Here's a complete one, like the ninja book. Here's the shinobi book that I did. But I need to take this out because And how do you get it out? Well, you do the same thing. You just drop it back in there and then just push it back and it just comes out. I can add, I can take away pages, I can take pages out, I can put more back in. So it's nice to be able to do that, alright? But once it's done, it'll look like this, you know? Oh yeah, I did the Kakashi, you know, whatever. Office ninjas, you know? So, yeah. So it looks like this when it gets completely finished. You know. So yeah, that's what one of these Mad Mel coloring books looks like. For now. So yeah. Cool. Let's turn that down. Just a smidgen. Well, do you guys have any questions? Or do you have any questions about like the process of this or anything involving with this? Or if not, that's cool too. Oh boy, did I make a mistake? Oh, I almost did. I didn't stagger them. I almost had them stacked on top of each other in a bad way. That could have been terrible. Let's see. Which pages do we have punched already? Oh yeah, Mario. That. Okay. I'll punch another couple. When I finish this book, I'm just trying to get them together. Ah, there we go. There's the next one. And let's see. Yeah, it takes a lot of work putting this in, do you, Lauren? Yeah, the store's getting redone right now. I had to do some stuff with shipping and everything. So no, I don't. I have a link, but it's not up right now. But I will post it. I will put it up. I will post it up there. Just keep an eye on the channel. For whatever reason, YouTube keeps acting stupid. I will put the information up there, so you guys will be able to soon. Yeah, that Mega Man is literally like a mixture between like a power, like that's literally Mega Man, like X, the whole X series. That's like X series Mega Man. Let's see, did I get too many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I always, you know, three at a time is probably the best for this machine. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let me get this last. There we go. There's that one. And then I get a cover. Now, to show you guys the other pages that I am going to print out for the complete book, what it's going to look like when it's fully complete, I gotta get the last 2 pictures out of here. Uh-oh. There's the other Metroid picture. Yeah, come through the portal, shooting the blaster. There's the other one, right? I mean, if I'm gonna do it right? Right? Like, don't half do it. I didn't have enough time to do the other one I wanted to do too, which was the Double Dragon. I'm gonna do that one as well. There's the other Mario Brothers one, right? And then here's the other one from the Wild Rusted West. I'll make sure that's the duel. So, you know, Make sure I ain't missing anything else. No. Nope. Cool. Looks like I got everything there. So I got 3 extra that I gotta print out, but and see if we make sure that this is correct and I didn't double up on anything or miss anything here. I think we got all the pages are correct. Punch. Yeah. Punch. 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 All right. Cool. There we go. Also, I'm thinking about doing a Sonic the Hedgehog one too, so that's going to be fun. I think that'll probably be the next like digital thing I'll do, is probably do some Sonic the Hedgehog. I've done one picture of Sonic, so that'll be fun to do. Alright, and we almost have one complete book done. Here we go, last 3 pages, and then we'll put it together, and I think that'll be the end of the show. There we go. That banjo trips me out every time. Oh. What a mess. This part is such a pain. You have to get it just right. Because if you don't, it doesn't grab the teeth, and if it doesn't grab the teeth, then you run into issues like that, because it has to line up just right, and then it has to be able to grab it. There we go. Oh, you sucker. Come on. Come on. This is a frustrating part of this whole process. One day I will have an automated machine, and that's going to kick ass. Oh, okay. I'll see you later, Skew. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad that I hope you have a good rest of the night. Okay. There we are. Oh boy. Come on. And this is the painful process at the end. It's the lining it up. Hey, there we go. We got the first book done. First one of many other books. But yeah, it's finished. So yeah, that's awesome. I like this. Yeah, I like this. Cool. Alright guys, well, let's go on ahead, I guess, and we can cut out of there. And you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Thank you all very much for being here. I hope you guys had a good night tonight. I know I did. I know I had a mad time. I got to show you guys the process of making these coloring books and how a coil bind machine works for a little bit. I know I didn't really describe it much, but basically how it works is it punches the hole, it lifts up, and then you got the holes punched, and it only can do that through a certain amount of paper unless you got a electronic machine, because then it has pistons and whatever. But you guys enjoyed the Eldritch Horror, picture, and I hope you enjoyed the music, some of my own stuff or whatnot. If you enjoy the content I create, definitely hit that subscribe button. We definitely have room in the madhouse for you. Thanks for sharing the process. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I always think that part would be boring, but it's time consuming, but it's nice. It's like it's very music was dope. Thank you very much. Yeah, the process is, I don't know, it's very organic feeling. I like the feeling of just feeling the whole process of the punch and everything. It's nice. It's nice. Just putting the coil in there, that's the, there's always going to be something. So, definitely, I will see you guys. Well, I probably will not be on. I might be on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I will be on. Sunday, no painting. And Tuesday I'm going to have company, a visitor, a mad one visiting. So, I will not be streaming those 2 days. I know, I'm sorry. But, I tell you what, though. Once I get these done, I might just make a short with all the little books once they're finished, and I'll just do a speed collage of it, just run it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. Stay mad. Bye-bye.